My Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters, the 12 tribes of Israel, scattered all over the earth. Let me take this moment to say welcome back. This is Dr. Moray Yeshua, and we want to say how much we thank you. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments, and also thank you for your prayers. Everything you do to help advance this ministry, we want to thank you. Yes, my brothers and sisters, we are in Psalm 39, and we're dealing with the word hope. Hope, that's the theme, hope. And talk about the greatest feeling we can ever have, as that of being hoping in Yahweh. Praise be to his holy name. And so the last session we were in verse 1. And the last thing we talked about there was that I said I will take heed rather to my ways, that I sin not with my tongue. I will keep my mouth with a bridle while the wicked is before me. Okay, so we need to deal with while the wicked is before me. What is he talking about here? I will keep my mouth with a bridle. In other words, while is in the presence of the wicked people. We do not want the wicked people, my brothers and my sisters. They're wicked enough. We don't want them to have an occasion, to come at us more than they have been coming anyhow. We don't want the wicked to say evil thing against Yahweh because of our behavior. No, we don't want that at all. We don't want that. And then many times, we do not know how to behave when we are in the public. When we are among people who are not of the faith. And even sometimes we're among them, but they're not walking uprightly. And so we don't want to encourage them in their ways. It's like someone making fun at someone. Here's another brother or sister. But we have a so-called brother or sister gossiping or saying negative things. And we're in the presence, and my brothers and sisters, we don't know how to behave in that sense. We start giggling with them, and we may not say anything negative, but we act like we agree. The expression on our face, we smile and, don't be a chicken. I should not be a chicken in the midst of people who speak negative things. Even if it's a Hebrew brother or sister, if they're speaking negative things against others, we should not be a part of it. So don't agree. Rebuke them. Or say, look, I'm sorry, I cannot be a part of this. Can I be excused? And just leave the company. We don't want to scoff at people. We're scoffing at our Hebrew brothers and sisters. We're scoffing at Yahweh. Because Yahweh is our Father. He calls us to himself. We don't want to do that, my brothers and sisters. We want to walk worthy of the call. Okay. So, he said, this is what he said here. The wicked. The word wicked here while the wicked is before me. That we're talking about, we are in the presence. Okay. We don't want, whether we are in the presence or not, we are not to say anything negative or evil, sinful against anyone. Otherwise, we're going to find ourselves right there with that word wicked, being wicked too. The word wicked here is Rasha. Rasha. Wicked. A wicked person is a criminal. Rasha. Resh, Shin, and Ayin. Rasha. My brothers and my sisters, he is wicked. He is a criminal. What is a wicked person? This person is condemned. He's guilty. He's an ungodly person. He's a wicked man. And he is a wicked man because he did wrong. The word comes from another word, Rasha. Morally wrong. But concretely or actively is a bad person. Condemned is guilty. Ungodly is wicked. And he continues to do wrong, my brothers and sisters. This person is condemned. And this person makes trouble. This person vexes people. He commits sin and always dealing deceitfully. Depart from the things of Yahweh and do wicked things. Comes from a primitive root, to be, or to do, or to be declared wrong. By implication, it is a disturber. You know, disturb. He violates. He condemned. He makes trouble. And like I said before, he vexes people. He commit all kinds of sin. And he deal and, wickedly depart from the things of your woman, brothers and sisters, and he do wicked thing. He's wicked. He's involved in wickedness. Now, let me ask you a question. You going to go and stand before someone like that and agree with them? And agree with them? We have a politician who's supposed to be a leader, charged with 94 counts of whatever going through court system right now. We have a jury group that, we don't know what's going to happen. We're going to say he was okay for him to go on doing the evil that he was doing, or they're going to charge him for what he's doing. But you have 87 million people in the United States agreeing with him. And of those 87 million people, over 15 million, I know, from one denomination, one denomination is 15 million. And I would say 90% of that denomination following him. And we have other churches, United Methodist churches and, Catholic churches and Episcopalian churches, and you have Presbyterian churches, and all of those churches, you have a great percentage of those people following him. The man is wicked and he's done wrong. I've proven that he's done wrong. Violate women. Pay, you have to pay, what, $87 million, whatever he paid to one woman. I'm supposed to be paying it. And you're going to tell me that you're going to follow him? You're going to follow that wicked person, right? If you follow him and you agree with him, then, hey, sorry to say, there's an old saying, bird of a feather flock together. You're following a person like that. Any wicked person, not just him, but other people. And it doesn't matter whether you're Republican or Democrat or Green Tree or Independent or whatever. If you're wicked, you're wicked. No matter what party you're from. If you're a wicked person, you are a wicked person. And no righteous person. If you call yourself righteous, well, if you follow him and you know it's wicked, and you've been proven and you follow him, then it means that you're not that righteous then. It's just plain. I mean, hey, the fruit by the tree, he said, and by the fruit you shall know them. The fruit bears certain fruit, and you're going to know them. You can't. If you're righteous, and you called by Yahuwah, and I'm not saying because most of these evangelical people, they don't use the word Yahweh, they say God and Jesus. If you call by God and Jesus, and you're serving God and Jesus, then how are you going to follow somebody who is wicked? Oh, I am not sinless. I am not perfect, just forgiven. My brothers and sisters, he said we have to be perfect as he is perfect. That is, there's a standard that is set for us to follow. And we're not sinless perfection, because we're born in sin and shaped in iniquity. But there's a standard that is set for us to follow. The principle of righteousness, we must walk in it. I don't care who you are. We got to follow what is right. So the word here, my brothers and my sisters, is that this wicked person, this Rasha person is condemned, goes around making trouble. And the more they talk to this man, is the more trouble he's making. Stirring up trouble. And he wants people to join him. And you have some foolish people who's following him. Some of them who are spending 28 and 29 or 27 years in prison for following him. Oh, we're gonna follow him because he's gonna release us when he get in. Who told that he gonna get in there? He may get in there, and when he go in there, who told that he can't do it? The court system gonna come up against him. Can't go let the people out if they commit crime. So you're gonna commit crime because you think somebody gonna let you free? My brother and sister, you get away from man, you're not gonna get away from Yahuwah. Don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself. The wicked people before you. They're standing before you. Be careful of your walk. Be careful of your walk. And in verse 2. In verse 2, my brothers and my sisters, this is what he said here. I was dumb with silence. I was dumb with silence. I held my peace. So, you are around people who are wicked. You're in the presence. You know you have done your share of sinning. And you know you have asked Yahuwah to forgive you. And you reconcile to Yahuwah. And here you are now, faced with a situation because you are standing in the midst of wicked people. You're going to follow them because you want to be a part of the crowd. Or they say you're chicken if you don't follow them and do what they said. Oh, You're not going to be my friend. This, you know, a few days ago we celebrated Memorial Day. And one of these wicked men was talking, and he was thanking all those who were his friend. And then he mentioned about the human scum. The human scum. My brothers, my sisters, you hear me and hear me well. Mr. YouTube, you hear me? Because I don't agree with that. And anybody call me a scum. If somebody call him a scumbag, what are you going to say? Because it's only a scumbag would call another human being a scum. Our Yahuwah made us as people. He did not make us scum. A scum is like a dog, a raven, and then they eat the nasty, dirty, dead stuff. We eat the scum of the earth. And you turn and you call a human being a scum. You're building yourself up above that person. You're building yourself up against that person. And thinking that you're in a better category and better. Who is a worse scum than a person who is going through all kinds of stuff because they've created all kind of acts, sinful stuff, wicked stuff? Who is a better scum? Who is it? And this is not, somebody didn't write that. He said it. If you listen to the news, you'll see. He said it. And his son say about thanking people for sacrificing. Nobody for being there with them for because they sacrifice everything. Sacrifice what? The people who sacrifice are the ones who pay the ultimate sacrifice, those in Arlington Cemetery and other places where they can't find the bodies. They die for the people and for this country, for fighting for this country and to free other people's country. They pay the ultimate sacrifice. People who do that for others. Man never been in the service one day of his life. His children never been in the service one day of their life. What kind of sacrifice did they make? None. I've been in the Georgia State Defense Force for over 3 years. And guess what? The only thing I got free was the meal that I ate. As a matter of fact, the money that I got going back to for that meal, because every service was something that we say, look, we're going to give our service to the country and to the state. My brothers, my sisters, we talk about sacrifice. That's what you call sacrifice. People giving their life, people giving their talent and their time to the service of this country and for people. And Yahuwah never made any human scum. Never did. I was dumb in silence, he said, and I held my peace. I held my peace. Even from good. I want us to look at the word good there. Because the word good here is the word tob. Tob. And this word tob is something beautiful. Tob. Tet, Vav, and Beit. Tob. And what he's saying here is something beautiful, something pleasant, something agreeable, something good. Beautiful, best, better, bountiful, cheerful, favored, be in favor. My brother, my sisters, Tob comes, the word come Tob, good, in a wider sense of the word, my brothers and sisters, this word is used as, something good, like a good thing, a good man, a good woman, good are good things, good men, good women, something beautiful, something best, something better, bountiful, something cheerful, something at ease, favored, in favor, something fine, something glad. But we use the word goodlier. Praise be to his holy name. Deedlier. Excuse me. Something gracious, my brothers and sisters. Joyful, kind. We talk about kindness. Something best, something loving, merry, most pleasant, pleasure, precious, prosperity, hallelujah, ready, something sweet. We talk about wealth, welfare, my brothers and my sisters, something well favored. I said before, I said to my sister, how are you doing? I am good and well favored. Praise his name. Praise his holy name. Well favored. Yes, my brothers and my sisters. Well favored. So, according to what is said here, my brothers and sisters, and my sorrow was stirred. It is before them, and is trying to be quiet, trying to be silent. And I know you heard them, and you know they're wicked, and you heard them saying stuff. And he's going through a lot of sorrow. But all of this thing just kind of bring things up and kind of like to add more pain to what he's going through. He says sorrow was stirred. Oh, beautiful, good. But in all of this, my sorrow was stirred. We're going to stop here, my brothers and sisters, and we come back. We're going to ask you in the meantime to be a blessing to someone and walk with the King. Shalom.